Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So today there's no message, let's just hop in and see what Spirit wants to share. Woo! Okay, so we have Archangel Power tarot cards. And just two. Okay, this one was hard. So we got Seven of Michael, which would be Seven of Swords. And then this one did not want to come out, and it is change your life in reverse. So someone is really, okay, so Seven of Michael would be Seven of Swords. So that is conflict and not trusting. And this one's saying there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer, and you should review all the details. Because look at the path he's about to go down. He can go down that one, but this one looks so much easier. And they both will lead to the same place. It's just the amount of effort that you want to put into it. And so this one is hard times. And Archangel Michael is there, and he's not stopping you from going down that one, but he is highly encouraging you to look on the right side. Because this one was talking about needing to change something. So I do see someone who is stuck in the doom and gloom. They don't want to, it's not that they don't want to change, they just don't think that they can change. They don't know that this is here and available. Saying a sudden realization that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination and embrace the opportunities that change brings. So that was the first deck of cards, and then I had another one I wanted to do, which was Moonology. Okay. And so what did we get? We got open up to change. This one's like someone being scared of change, but not being sure if it's the right move to make. And what's the next one? And that's a new moon in Aquarius. And then we've got new moon in Gemini, which is think it through. You could do all the thinking you want. Absolutely. There will be a time where you need to take the first step. And so if you are really not sure of your situation or circumstances, they are saying take that time to think it through. Think it through. Especially with Gemini. Gemini is the twins. It's the dual energy. We do have a flip side to everything. And so if you do find, and what I'm getting from this is like he's just sitting there and he's like watching the city, and there's all these lights and excitement and everything going on, but he's kind of up there like lonely. It's like a Peter Pan kind of vibe. Like, I see all this action in the city, but I'm not quite part of it. So break free of procrastination. Now they're bringing me to procrastination. The only thing that is keeping you stuck in that mental loop is because I think that you have this inkling that you know that you're being drawn to the path on the right. Right? If you had the full support of everything behind you, you'd be guided that way. But if you do feel a little bit of hesitation and you just feel like, you know, my guides just kind of aren't supporting me that way. They will support you if you choose that way, but if you're actually feeling pulled a different way, think it through, they say, because you need to be open to the change. You could give, like, right, take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can tell everyone about all the exciting things that they could do, but if their confidence and self-worth don't think that they deserve it, then it's hard to make someone accept that, hi Cooper, and appreciate it. We got a lot of Cooper in our readings today. Coopy-doo, you haven't joined us for readings in a very long time. Are you feeling the vibes today? Do you want to hop up? He just always stares at me. Okay, back to the story. Do you know what I'm seeing from this now? When I look down, took that little mental break for Cooper, it gave me the Wizard of Oz, and how the wizard in the Emerald City was kind of an illusion. And that's why it's saying, think things through. How was all this created? Is there more of like a glow effect to make things look more grander than they are? Because what I'm kind of getting is like, let's say like this is like Sin City or something like that, right? The city that never sleeps and it's always going and hustle and bustle. But that one could be this path. So maybe things might shine in here and draw you more, but this light will always shine more. It's a magnet. Like I'm getting, things just seem twisted. I don't know if you've been feeling off balance or being very clumsy or walking into things lately, or like right, just where that wall came out of nowhere. And it's almost like I feel like spirit's pulling you this way because you look this way and that's all you see. So that's all that you know. But they really want you to know you have options. We really want you to look this way. And then when you stand here, there's even one more option that's here because it's never just one or two. It's usually a couple things, especially when we start breaking out of duality. Because what I see over here is like this other scene that's otherworldly. But it's like raising the vibration to go from here. This one's almost like we'll call this Earth. This is like lower dense Earth, this is higher dense Earth, and then this is like one more dimension up, one more up, one more up. And it's slowly bringing you to home, they say. So what about home? Because that doesn't make sense to me. When I went into it, it's like he's got his backpack on, he's ready for school. And so that's what they showed. They said that's what Earth is. We wake up and Earth is our school for our soul. We come here to learn so many different lessons, and there's so many different cultures, religion, countries that we could live. Like it's just, there's so many options for your soul to learn. And so this is the ultimate school that we come to. And so this one came and it's like taking this life lessons seriously. But again, they're saying like none of us get out of this alive, right? We all go back home in the end. So you are a soul here having a human experience, and the human experience is intense and rough sometimes, but it doesn't have to be. We would love for you to, right, we come here to learn as much as we can in the shortest amount of time as we can, but sometimes those things are so intense that we need to take credit that just the two things that we learned, right, it doesn't matter, you learn two things different than I learned two things, but those two things, put it in our treasure chest of tools that we can do, our book of knowledge that we can whip out whenever we have I want to say meaningless conversation, small talk conversations. So you can throw out those nugs of wisdom and make it more fun. And that's what they want, is for you to have more fun. This isn't meant to be so serious, but if you want to go out there, that's what we didn't finish that thought. If you want to go out there and you want to put yourself through the most challenges, we'll help you. But if you aren't doing it joyfully, and it's the biggest, like if you're so serious all the time, it might be easier just to take a little bit off your plate, lighter. So you can choose the hardest path to get the most soul lessons, but you'll learn the same amount this way as well as this way. And they're both going to end up at the same place. So really, it's not what you do, it's how you do it, right? It's not the destination, it's the journey. We hear that all the time. but it's true. So you go, you experience all that nature has to do in the night, in the dark, in the forest. There's so much to learn at nighttime. It's alive. So much comes out in the nocturnal times. But just as much in the daytime, you can learn from the beauty of things too. So we're not going to say one's better than the other, but what I'm getting is this choice is based on two things. Either looking at the path on the left and thinking that's all you know and that's all you deserve, or it's shining more in an illusion way to draw in and lure you to take the harder path, and hope that you don't make it out, because there's always chance to get trapped, right? It will lead to the same parts, but again, this one was harder soul lessons to free yourself from. But you're a champion and you fight hard. But what I'm getting is you've taken this path every single time. So when faced with two options, do I go the easy route or the hard route? You've always chosen the hard route. And Spirit's saying this time, maybe be a little bit open to change, because you've learned so much. This backpack is very heavy because you have so much nugs of wisdom that you've put in there. And sometimes you don't have to take the hard lesson. Sometimes just being open and happy and appreciative of what is happening around you will teach you just as much as needing to go through hell and back. But that's up to you. It's up to you to think about whatever adventure you want to choose for yourself. But there is a better course of action. Archangel Michael won't stop you, but he definitely, like, look, he's almost like blocking this one more. This one's so much more wide open, but maybe you're like, hey, you only live once. I really, really want to learn all that there is. Because that's another thing, is those who do go through those harder challenges and make it out, they'll be able to help so many people who have gotten lost in the forest. So wherever your journey is, just think it through. You don't have to work so hard. We do want more joy and lightness in it. And why do you have to be the one that takes all the brunt and the hard tasks? Why not just let this be your easy? It's almost like you've done the work, so now let that work and the fruits of your labor sustain you just for a bit. And then you can grow a different path, right? To this one, right? To that otherworldly one. I am getting more Japan, but this one I said was one more dimension up. So, sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free from procrastination. And that's that choice of which path do you want to go down. If you are feeling pulled or guided, that's usually the best path for you. But really, you can go down any path you want. But the one you're being pulled to will usually be the most fulfilling for the soul. So it says, embrace the opportunities that change will bring. Embrace the opportunities that change will bring and open up to that change. I almost think you think too much. It's saying to think it through, but a little bit is trusting that. Trusting that pull for the right path. So we'll leave it there. I hope you have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Cooper knows the goodbye saying. All right, let's go. Bye, guys.